Criminal trespass. Okay, Jefferson County Court at law number 2 is back in session. The court is in session in 2 cases, cause number 24 CCCR 2652 and cause number 24 CCCR 2653. Both cases are styled the state of Texas versus Relacia Desiree Mouton. Ms. Mouton, would you please raise your right hand? Ms. Mouton, do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth to help you God?
Yes, sir.
Ms. Mouton, you may put your hand down. How are you doing, Ms. Mouton?
Can't complain. I'm awesome.
Well, that's good. That's good. I like your attitude. Ms. Mouton, you're represented in your cases by your attorney, Attorney Marva Provo. Ms. Provo, do you waive a record in Ms. Mouton cases?
We do.
Ms. Mouton, in cause number 24 CCCR 2652, I have before me on my computer a document that is titled information. This information was filed by the Jefferson County District Attorney's Office. In this information, it alleges that you, Relacia Desiree Mouton, on or about August 8th of 2024, while you were in Jefferson County, Texas, that you committed the Class B misdemeanor offense of criminal trespass. Ms. Mouton, do you understand what you have been charged with?
Sir.
And to this charge, Ms. Mouton, how do you plead guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contact.
Are you pleading no contest freely and voluntarily?
Yes, sir.
And are you pleading no contest because you do not wish to fight or contest the charges?
Yes, sir.
Ms. Mouton, I also have before me a document that is titled Misdemeanor Plea Admonishments. This document is also labeled as State's Exhibit Number 1. Do you recognize this document?
Yes, sir.
On page 2 of this same document, there's a set of initials RM on the line next to boxes checked nolo contendere, which means no contest. Did you place your initials on this document?
Yes.
On page 3 of this same document, there's a signature above the line that is titled Defendant. Is this your signature? And on the next document, that's titled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Right of Appeal, do you recognize this document?
Yes, sir.
And is this your signature on the line that's titled Defendant?
Yes, sir.
At the top of this document, there are 2 boxes checked. The first box that's checked states that this is a plea bargain case and you have no right of appeal. Do you understand that statement?
Yes, sir.
The second box that's checked states that you're waiving your right to an appeal, which means you're giving up your right to an appeal. Do you understand that statement?
Yes, sir.
I also have before me on paper a document that is titled Discovery Certification. Do you recognize this document?
Yes, sir.
And is this your signature on the line that's titled Defendant?
Yes.
Ms. Mouton, before you sign and initial these documents, did your attorney go over these documents with you?
Yes, sir.
Did you understand everything that your attorney went over?
Yes, sir.
And is everything in these documents true and correct to the best of your knowledge? Ms. Mouton, are you a citizen of the United States?
Sir.
State offers states one.
No objection. State's Exhibit Number 1 will be admitted. Ms. Provo, you advised and counseled Ms. Mouton. Is there any evidence that she is currently mentally incompetent to stand trial? And Ms. Mouton, your attorney, Ms. Provo has advised and counseled you. Are you satisfied with her representation?
Yes, sir.
Has she provided full, effective, and competent legal representation?
Yes, sir.
Ms. Mouton, I will accept your plea of no contest. I will find that you are mentally competent to stand trial. I will also find that your plea and waivers were freely and voluntarily given, and I will also find that there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. State, do we have a plea bargain agreement?
Yes, we do, Your
And
Honor.
what is the agreement?
In exchange for defendant's plea, the state is offering 2 days in the Jefferson County Jail, credit for 2 days, and to tax and retire all costs.
Okay, Ms. Mouton, do we have a, do we have a, let me see, I activated the images. Let me ask you something, Ms. Mouton. You only been in jail 2 days?
Yes, sir.
You came in yesterday?
Day before yesterday. I had arraignment.
That's 3
yesterday.
days.
It might be 3 now. This offer was made yesterday.
Okay.
Yeah. Normally, they usually, what was this?
I can pull it up.
Well, she probably was arrested in August too, on the same case. And then they probably let you out on what is it called? Accusation. And the reason why I'm asking is because if with 2 days, she wouldn't have enough time to, on her, to the tax and retire court costs. So she has 3 days. That's probably enough. But could you check it out? I think she probably have about 6 days.
I'm pulling it up right now.
I'm just kind of guessing.
Accusation.
Yeah, those days count. I'm gonna go ahead. State, could you please state the offer again?
Yes, Your Honor. In exchange for defendant's plea, the state is offering 7 days in the Jefferson County Jail, credit for 7 days, and to tax and retire all court costs.
Okay, now, Ms. Mouton, the state is offering that you serve 7 days in Jefferson County Jail. That means you would not have to serve any more time in the Jefferson County Jail because you've already served. Why don't you give her some tissue? You've already served.
Tears of joy, okay?
You've already served 7 days in the Jefferson County Jail. Therefore, you'll be given credit for the time that you have already served. Okay? Now, the court costs in this case will be taxed and retired. That simply means that you will not have to pay the court costs either because the time that you have spent in jail has already paid off the court costs. Therefore, the court costs will be taxed and retired. Now, Ms. Mouton, do you understand the state's offer?
Yes, sir.
And do you think that is fair and is just?
Yes, sir.
And do you accept it?
I accept it.
Okay, Ms. Mouton, I'll follow the plea bargain agreement that you have entered into with the state. Now, Ms. Mouton, we will move to your next case. Your next case is cause number 24CCCR 2653. And Ms. Mouton, I have before me in that case, let me do this here. You're gonna have to,
Change it.
the dates on this, that's the one we just did.
Okay.
You had two, you're gonna have to change it to 7. And I'll do the same thing when I get
Do the other
in
one.
the case.
Okay. Sorry about that, Judge.
Okay, no, that's fine. Now, Ms. Mouton, I also have before me a document on my computer that is titled information. This information was filed by the Jefferson County District Attorney's Office. In this information, it alleges that you, Relacia Desiree Mouton, on or about August 8th of 2024, while you were in Jefferson County, Texas, that you committed the Class A misdemeanor offense of evading arrest detention. Ms. Mouton, do you understand what you have been charged with?
Yes, sir.
And to this charge, Ms. Mouton, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, and no contest?
Contest,
Now, you pleaded no contest freely and voluntarily,
sir.
and are you pleading no contest because you do not wish to fight all contested charges? That's what,
Freely.
I know, are you pleading no contest because you do not wish to fight a contested charge? That's what no contest
Yes,
means.
sir.
All right.
That's what I'm pleading.
All right. Now, Ms. Mouton, I also have before me a document on my tablet that is titled misdemeanor plea admonishments. Do you recognize this document? On page 2 of this same document, there's a set of initials RM on a line next to a box just checked no contingent, which means no contest.
Yes, sir.
Did you place your initials on this document?
Yes, sir.
And on page 3 of the same document, there's a signature above the line that's titled defendant. Is this your signature?
Yes, sir.
And on the next document that's titled trial court certification of defendant's right of appeal, do you recognize this document?
Yes, sir.
And is this your signature on the line that's titled defendant?
Yes, sir.
At the top of this document, there are 2 boxes that's checked. The first box that's checked states that this is a plea bargain case and you have no right of appeal. You understand that statement?
Yes, sir.
The second box that's checked states that you're waiving your right to appeal, which means you're giving up your right to appeal. Do you understand that statement? I also have before me on paper a document that is titled Discovery Certification. Do you recognize this document?
Yes, sir.
And is this your signature on the line that's titled Defendant?
Yes, sir.
Now, Ms. Mouton, before you signed and initialed these documents, did your attorney go over these documents with you?
Yes, sir.
And did you understand everything that your attorney went over? Did you understand everything that your attorney went over?
Yes, sir.
And is everything in these documents true and correct
Yes,
to the
sir.
best of your knowledge? And,
Okay.
state, you like to offer state's exhibit number one?
Yes, Your Honor. State Offer 6-1.
No objection? State's exhibit number one will be admitted, and Ms. Provo, you advising counsel, Ms. Mouton, in this case, is there any evidence that she's currently mentally incompetent to stand trial in this case?
No, no.
And now, just for the record, the court did conduct an informal inquiry in both these cases, and the court did not find that there was any evidence from any source to suggest that she was mentally incompetent to stand trial. Now, Ms. Mouton, your attorney, Ms. Provo, has advised and counseled you. Are you satisfied with her representation?
Yes, sir.
Has she provided full, effective, and competent legal representation?
Yes, sir.
Now, Ms. Mouton, I will accept your plea of no contest. I will find that you are mentally competent to stand trial. I will also find that your plea and waivers were freely and voluntarily given. I also find that there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. State, do we have a plea bargain agreement?
Yes, we do, Your Honor.
And what is the agreement?
In exchange for defendant's plea, the state is offering 7 days in the Jefferson County Jail, credit for 7 days, and to tax and retire all court costs.
Okay, Ms. Mouton, the state is offering that you serve 7 days in Jefferson County Jail, but you would not have to serve any more time in the Jefferson County Jail because you've already served 7 days in Jefferson County. Therefore, you'll be given credit for the time that you've already served. The court costs in this case will be taxed and retired. That simply means that you will not be required to pay the court costs because the time that you spent in jail has already paid off the court. Therefore, the court costs will be taxed and
And
retired.
retired. That's what they.
Now, Ms. Mouton,
Okay.
I think
Earned
you're
a
probably
new
gonna get
time.
really excited when I tell you this next statement. When I make this next statement.
Okay.
If you do not have anything else holding you in jail, you should be getting out of jail today. All right?
Yes, sir.
Now, Ms. Mouton, you're gonna stand. Now, before you go over to the bailiff, Ms. Mouton, I know you shared with us some things that you hold dear and private about the circumstances and things that happened to you early on in your life. Now, I do want you to know that no one should have experienced what you have experienced. And I want you to know that because of what you experienced, it does have an effect on your life. It has an effect on your behavior. But there is help out in our community with Spindletop. They can help you to get on the road to recovery. And I would urge you to consider getting with them so that you can put this behind you, okay? Now, I know what you're going through right now. You said that all of a sudden you was on the straight and narrow for a long time, and all of a sudden it just started happening. Now, it seems to me, that you're probably going through a little rough patch in your life, or it might be, some people call it a storm. But I want you to understand this here. When you're walking through a storm, hold your head high and don't be afraid of the dark, because at the end of the storm, there's a golden sky and a sweet silver song of a lark. Walk on through the wind, walk on through the rain, though your dreams be tossed and blown. Walk on with hope in your heart, and you'll never walk alone. So, Ms. Mouton, we'll pray that you can get the help that you need and that you can accomplish all the goals that you want to accomplish in your life. All right? And so you have a blessed day.
Maybe be excused,
Yes, you may be excused. Okay, and this will conclude the calling of the court's jail run docket on today's date of November 21st of 2024 in County Court at Law Number 2, Jefferson County, Texas. Judge Terrence L. Holmes presiding. Everyone, please have a blessed day. You have a blessed day, Mr. Stallworth.
You too.
Hey. Oh, Stalwart? Okay.
Thank you so much.
Okay, you